नमः शिवाय। ओम 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 नमः शिवाय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। There is something called Sukh and something is called Dukh. Sukh and Dukh, joy and sorrow are elements. Please understand this point. When I say they are element, it means like when our vasanas are satisfied, we become happier. When our vasanas are not satisfied, we become sad. This is our criteria of sorrow and joy for ordinary person. But in this world, this sukh and dukh is very pervasive. And sukh and dukh, the cause of that is something is happy and something is unhappy. So there is unhappiness of the person and there is happiness of the person. So from the happiness and unhappiness comes sukh and dukh. And from that sukh and dukh, he gives joy again to whom he is happy on, and he gives sorrow to whom from him he is sad. Now the point which is very, very important to understand, that this sukh and dukh is very pervasive factor. It is not only in me that I am happy, and air is also happy. The air is also happy and air is also unhappy. That unhappy air also appears as cyclone and all these tornadoes and all this. And the happy air appears as the nice breeze is there. Sun is also unhappy and happy. Remember that moon is also unhappy and unhappy. And because they are in the body also, so every disease tells the unhappiness of a certain devata. If you have eyes problem, that means sun devata was unhappy. If you have your mind is not okay and fickle and you can't love, that means your moon devata is not happy. So each part also, a particular devata is in charge of each part of your body. So every element in this world has joy and sorrow, harsh and krodh also. So please note my point. As in a vyashti level, as at a microcosmic level you feel sorrow and happy, angry, at a macrocosmic level also there is a anger and there is a happiness. The macrocosmic level or the samashti level, that happiness, like you are happy because your vasanas are satisfied. Similarly, at the macrocosmic level, that Lord is happy, the samashti man is happy because you have followed the laws and rules of the Lord for many births. You are unhappy with somebody because it doesn't satisfy you. That is your personal equations, maybe like that. But Bhagavan is not unhappy because of personal equation, because of his rules not satisfied, and therefore he is unhappy about it. There is some happiness built because of your action, emotions, or your words. Like somebody didn't follow your whims or your vasanas, therefore you are unhappy. Somebody didn't follow the Lord's laws, and therefore he is unhappy. So 3 steps. First is that he is happy or unhappy. Second is he is having sukha and dukh because of that, or krodh. And third step is that he will give or take. He is very powerful. 3 steps are there. Now get this point. The macrocosmic level, that God who is unhappy, or who has seen all your actions, who has seen all your bhav, who has seen all your sankalp, all your karma, all your vani, and accordingly somebody you are happy because he extended you, and you are unhappy because he reduced you. If you contract somebody's existence or desire, he becomes unhappy. If you expand somebody, by loving means what? You see yourself expanded in somebody's eyes, that is called loving. And I don't like you, that means I don't see, you see me contracted in your eyes, that is called unhappiness or sadness or anger, etc. यही तो है happy and unhappy. So we have done so many actions that the cosmic Lord, the cosmic mind of Rudram has developed a particular sorrow and joy seeing my life. And that will be known in your life if you are little careful. He will deprive you or he will provide you. You can make it out that I think God is happy with me. Or you can make it out, I think God is not happy with me. Up to you, it is there. I am not telling you. So this aspect is in whole creation. Even plants are happy and unhappy. Even animals are happy and unhappy. Remember that? Even animals are unhappy with somebody. Even what is it called? Water is unhappy and happy with somebody. Water. Some people have always problem of water. They don't get water. Some people have always problem of food. Some people have always problem of eyes. Some people always problem of stomach. Some people always have problem with parents, etc. So every problem given in your life tells that some element is, you had cut somebody in the present or in the past. Even robbers are unhappy and happy with somebody. Not every house they come. It's not an accident that some house they come and some house they don't come. Some are very happy with you, robbers. They don't come. They don't want to trouble you. They took away your car, it was not good. So they returned, not only returned, they put a new car in. I've heard these things. Magnanimous robber. ये अजीब सा सिस्टम है. I mean, a person have 2 children, on one mother and father are more happy. Although they say सब बराबर है हमारे लिए, both are same, but on one they are more happy. And on one they are very irritated on. When plant, same plant 2 people will put. One plant can grow higher and better than other one. Not because plant has a problem, but is a person has a problem with the plant. With animals also have an equation like that. So this whole world, every element, every place, some people always have car problems. Their car goes bad. They had always office. Some have no problem with the car. Some have always a problem with the maids. Some are ever happy. They have called that is called maid sukh. ये हर तरह का सुख अलग अलग है. Now I'll come to the point that if that Rudram is pleased because of your dash, you have expanded him. This Atma is expanding the Lord and contracting the Ahankar. Swavistar and Ahankar Sankuchan. Expanding the self, right self, not the wrong self, and contracting the Ahankar. That is the called Upasana. Or, in other words, Ishwar Vistar and Ahankar Sankuchan. Expansion of the God and contraction of the self, of the wrong self. That is my sadhana. When I break the rule, or I don't have the faith, I am contracting you. Contracting means what? Contracting means what? Contracting means that I don't think about your joy and do something. It's a mental contraction and mental expansion. If you don't expand, expanding. You think and try to give joy and find out how I can be joyous. This is called expansion. I think about somebody and I think how I can give joy, how I can take sorrow, how I can make him more pervasive. This desire is called expansion and contraction. When I have no desire to give you joy and I don't think about you, this is called contraction. This contraction is called cutting the Almighty God. And because of he being reduced, so I have either not given him sufficient attention or I have disturbed the flow of his existence. His circle was there, his pervasiveness of laws was there, I reduced. And because he is in all hearts, when I reduced him, I created a pain in some system or some devata because of that. Supposing I cheat you, I won't, don't worry, why should I? Somebody cheats you, why should I put myself? Supposing somebody cheats you, and you don't know, you are very happy. That Antaryami knows that this person has cheated me. You may not know it, but your Antaryami has known that this person has expanded his Ahankar on me. Now this expansion of Ahankar means you have contracted the cosmic periphery. This contraction of the cosmic periphery of the Lord is called pap or sin. आपने कहीं छोटा बना दिया भगवान को. Sin is contracting or making his desire, making his laws small. And what you did? You created a sorrow somewhere. But if that person doesn't know, no, he will know it later on. But that this sorrow is created in the Lord's, is in the cosmic mind. When the sorrow is created, this sorrow is collected. And after being collected, it will boomerang on me. As a bereavement, as a disease, as lack of respect, as early death, as a pain, as emotional problems, as intellectual bluntness, as lack of faith, as animals' birth. 100,000 ways are there. So be very careful in your life. And therefore sadhana is to sadhana. I contract my ahankar and expand the Lord. And this is not what we do. We always expand my ahankar and contract the Lord. I am this, I have done this, I have done so much. You are, what are you doing? I am so educated, I am so good singer that nobody comes. Or I am the most beautiful person in this whole Chatsworth. I participated in Miss Chatsworth. Acha, so what happened? I got a prize. What? Most ugly person. Some prize I got. So at least, we are in a rush to show something. And this way, we are somewhere creating some sorrow in our life. We don't know it. We are not aware of that. By thinking, you create sorrow. And that sorrow is accumulating, and ultimately when it comes back, then it is called problem. And therefore our sadhana is, at a physical level, I take pain to expand God. This is called vratam. At an emotional level, I go through renunciation to make the Lord bigger. Why? I am not attached. Non-attachment means I am not wanting something from somebody. I am not creating ahankar expander is not in my life. This ahankar expander is a dangerous thing. Ahankar expander is God contractor. And the moment you expand your ahankar, you are going to create some kind of deprivation somewhere. Okay? Say yes. Aapko physically I take pains to make the God's rule work in my life. Unless you take the physical trouble, you cannot make the God's law work. Moment a person is attached, he is going to disturb the law of God. Moment you are ahankar, you will disturb. You are a sorrow creating person. Not for an individual. Individual will forget and talk is over. It is going to accumulate there. And Hindi they say, paap ka ghada bhar jata hai. The pot of the sin is getting full now. Then all of a sudden, nothing happens all of a sudden. It will all jump like that. This COVID was getting prepared since long. It came just now. It was getting accumulated. Time lag raha tha. And don't think it all will be over so soon. It will continue. I don't want to continue. But we live a very insensitive life. So physical level, I create problem. Emotional level, if I have thought of giving, of loving, then at that time I am decreasing the periphery of my ahankar. This is sadhu. When you think yourself, how big you think you are. In your eye, in your mind, how many people's joys reflect? And in your mind, how many people's sorrows reflect? If you remember Trambakam, that Trambakeshwar, Gautam Rishi was there. Rishis accused him of killing the cow. Remember that? Ultimately, Bhagwan Shiv came and he did tapasya and Gangaji was brought in. If you remember the story, he did lot of austerity to bring Gangaji there. And after Ganga was brought there, Shivji came. He said, these people have lied and cheated you. It was a cow that was just falsely made. Ganeshi was, invoked for that. And then he said, at least through them I could see you. If you remember that. This is called, he had expanded. In his eye, others' sorrow, others' mistake didn't appear as a mistake. You are not what is body. Your emotional body, how big is your emotional body? Following my point. आज भी आएंगे कुछ. Let me see if some story can come. It is not how big. When you think of sorrows, how many people's sorrows come in your mind? Is this your egocentric sorrow or God-centric sorrow or attachment-centric sorrow? That defines you. How bigger is your emotional joy? How many are encompassing in your emotional joy? How big is your emotional circle? And devotee's emotional circle is such, it pervades the whole body of Shiva. And therefore he gives lot of joy, and therefore Lord is happy on him. He has created thought of happiness. Concretized happiness of the God is called Guru and Satsang. Concretized happiness of the God is called Ishwar Darshan and Guru Darshan. The mass of happiness of the God is called what? Jap Nishtha, Puja Nishtha. It is the happiness of the God that is called Puja Nishtha. Are you following it? Don't worry, it's okay. ये पूजा है. How and to withdraw and to make your ahankar smaller, it is a painful affair. It is a painful affair. To be sidelined and still feeling happy, that is not easy, sir. I love to be sidelined. I told you I went for Bhagavad Saptah at one place. A very rich person's house. So he had his brother. So 3-4 brothers were very rich. This one was very not rich. But he used to do all the work. Washing my puja, getting my flowers. And he sat down. And he was the one who served a lot. And I did not know a few days that who is he. They don't introduce also, sometimes properly. But after 3-4 days when I asked how many brothers, they say we are 4 brothers in this. I said, Acha, you are a brother? Oh. Then I called him, I said, you also eat with everybody. On the dining table, all 3 brothers were there. He was serving. Never said. He said, I love to be not seen. I can't forget that stigma. And he was very happy. The happiest than these 3. I love that everybody should be happy. I love to run around. I love to do this work. I love to do call the priest, and I love all these things. I said, but they don't talk. But that doesn't matter. I am neglected, doesn't matter. I'll always love them. They are my brothers, and I'll always love them. I have no problem with them. This joy of being neglected is called humility. In your neglect, you see the grace of God, that is called your prasad buddhi. You know, I don't want response from a person. I want, God already has seen me. Ahankari wants a response from a person, from the person rather. He's person oriented. He's clap oriented. He's medal oriented. He's money oriented. He's salary oriented. Devotee is God oriented. बोले हमको बहुत बोलो. पाछे पवन तनय सिरुनावा. Hanumanji at the back. This is called namakam. So this desire to contract your ahankar, this desire to remain emotionally very big, so that you don't exclude anybody's joy. This desire not to exclude anybody's joy, this is the essence of your prayer. You have created a God who wants to hear from you, who wants to love you. Kyun? You have given lot of love. You don't love like that. You just want to, I want to see you, your form. I want to see you completely. Anybody who reduces his ahankar in front of you, he becomes lovable. This is a law of love. You crush anybody and he says thank you. That is called getting the love. Chalo bhai, let us chant. Then we will see how much we can complete. Where from to chant, I don't know. Shall we chant from the beginning? It will take time. If it takes time, then I don't know. Then I'll continue. No, it's okay. चलो एक अनुवाक बोलते हैं 10th अनुवाक. द्रापे अंध सस्पते दरिद्र नील लोहित एषां पुरुषाणाम् एषां पशूनामा भेर्मा या ते रुद्र शिवा तनु शिवा विश्वाह भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृणजीवसे इमागं रुद्राय तवसे कपर्दिने क्षेद्वीराय प्रभर महेमतिं यथा न शमसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरं मृडानो रुद्रोदनो मयस्कृते क्षेद्वीराय नमसा विधेमते यञ्चं जयोश्च मनुराय जय पिता तदश्याम तव रुद्रप्रणीतौ मानो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भगं मानो क्षन्तमुतमानोक्षितं मानो वधि पितरं मोतमातरं प्रिया मानस्तन्वोरदिशः मानस्तो केतने मानायुषु मानो गोषु मानो अश्वेषु रिरिष loudly. आरात्ते गोग्न ऊत पुरुषग्ने क्षेद्भिराय सुम्नमस्मेते अस्तु रक्षाचनो अधिजते ब्रूहिदान शर्म यच्छद्विबरा आहा स्तोयेषु तं गर्तसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीमोपहद्नु मृग्नं मृडाचरित्रे रुद्रस्त्वान्वन्यन्ते अस्मन्निपन्तु सेना आहा पर्णो रुद्रस्य हेत्रनक्तो परित्वेषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरा मगवद्भ्यस्तनुष्वमीढवस्तो गायतनयाय मृड मेढुष्टम शिवतमा शिवो न सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्यधाय कृत्तिं वसान आचर पिनाक बिभ्रता गहि विकीर्त विलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगं हेतयोन्यमस्मन्नुबन्धुताः सहस्राणि सहस्ता बाहोस्तवयतः दासामीशानो भगवः पराचीना मुखाकृति सहस्राणि सहस्रशो ये रुद्रा अधिभूम्या आम ओम शांति शांति शांति. Why you chanted one line more? Okay. So that means you are alert, which I was not. So next line one comes. Which one is there? Huh? No, not the last one. Mridajaritte I have already done. So next one I am asking. Parno rudrasya heturmanakto paritveshasya durmati raghayoho. He is saying that rudrasya heti. Heti means weapon. Weapon means his unhappiness is his weapon. When you expand your ahankar, I told you, no, you create some sadness somewhere. Some anger somewhere you create. And that anger creator, anger which is there, that is his weapon. It can come in your coffee. As a virus. It doesn't need to bring mace and pinak, etc. Very enough for some small problems. Itching start. Allergy is now there. Whole face is itching from morning. People are thinking we are setting, but it is not setting the hair. It is itching everywhere. What I ate, I don't know. What is your name? Banerjee. What you have? Allergy. He says here, Rudrasya hetihi na parivanaktu. Na means to us. May it leave us. May his weapon not kill us, not trouble us. Why? Because we have done wrong expansions mentally, physically. You need not go expansion. You did not trespass your limit. Learn to see boundaries, boundaries of talking, boundaries of thinking, boundaries of seeing. Even there is a boundaries in the mind also. Don't think on this topic. Achha? You are thinking on a wrong zone. No, but I already think I've jumped. You are jumping in somebody else's territory. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Achha? Yes. Learn to see. Mentally also. Learn to see boundary of your Vani also. I should not talk on this topic. I shouldn't hear this topic. But when you cross, it is tantamount to entering into somebody else's joy you are taking after that. Mental joy you are taking somebody's. And because God has seen you, moment He saw you are thinking also badly, He is upset also. And 100 times He saw you, 100 times He is upset. Then you create manu. Manu means anger. And I told you, He has million weapons. Physically also, and best is He will take away your faith. Therefore, I always say every faithless person is a sinner somewhere. Faith is a gift from the God. You can't force it. You can do jap. You can do puja. You can do part. You can attend satsang. You can talk. Faith you can't force. Devotion you can't force. Oh, you don't cross your mental limits. And mostly we cross that line of our thinking also. Forget about doing or not doing something. आपको नहीं सोचना चाहिए था ऐसे. आपको नहीं सोचना चाहिए था. You shouldn't have thought over. Forget about you. You shouldn't have seen. You shouldn't have heard this. Why? You are creating a problem. You will not have trust in your life. You will not have guru in your life. तुम फंस जाओगे जाके कहीं पे. So now he is praying. So what shall I do? I expand him. He doesn't have you can expand God as much. But to expand God, you have to bring yourself. So it is written here, Rudrasya hetihi vranaktu nah. Then he says, Tveshasya durmati aghayo parivranaktu. Tveshas means one who is shining. Shining. You know what is the meaning of Tveshas? Who is shining because of anger. Not shining because of knowledge. That means eyes are like that. And whatever area God has deprived you, He was angry on that area. Well, God is angry on me. That is for you to decide. Tveshasya durmatihi. Durmatihi means the thought of destruction. And aghayo means one who wants to cause the thought of destruction. He is saying, please go away. Let the thought of destruction go away now. He is praying now. Praying means desire to become very small. Praying means I want to merge. Praying means I accept I am wrong. जरा दीन बनना पड़ता है. He knows that I'm now, my power is not there. And then he says, avasthira magavadbhyas tanushva. Please note here. Magavadbhyah. Those who are worshipping you. Worshipping means, I want God, I want to go with you. I want to give you something. I want to give pain to my wrong personality. I want to dissolve my wrong individuality. To worship has two steps. One is desire to give pain to my wrong personality and desire to give joy to your infinite personality. This is called Magvadbhyah. Worship is not there when you do puja. There is a pain. You are making God bigger. Headache starts. Why? I am sitting since 4 hours. Acha. Guru Puja is difficult, very difficult. Why? You have to sublimate your ahankar. Any puja is difficult. If you remember, in the afternoon class, I said Adi Bhautik Puja. If you remember. To do puja on the people around is also difficult. You have to really take your ahankar out. What I got? Nothing. What he said? Nothing. पूजा में 2 स्टेप है. आप अपने को छोटा बनाइए तभी भगवान को बड़ा बना पाएंगे. You can't make yourself. Good wife has to make herself smaller, then she can make husband bigger. She can't say, no, I'm also bigger. I also come from a good family I have come from. I'm also rich girl's family. What is your name? Dhanvati. My name itself is Dhanvati. I also have a car. I have a Mercedes I have. Don't treat me like that. I'm also somebody. I'm educated. I'm LLB. Achha? Yes. I'm not ordinary girl. I've studied quite a bit. Rather, you have less studied from me. And you are asking me to make bindi barta. I cannot make bindi barta for you all the time. Yesterday you had baigan barta. Today you will have bindi barta. Day before you had chili barta. What is this going in your life? I'm a wife or a mate. Get a servant to do it. I'm tired today. I'm going to rest. Okay. Bye. Huh? भाई वो तो कहीं की वर्शिप आपको करना है तो आपको कहीं न कहीं दबना होगा, कहीं न कहीं. You have to become melt yourself. पूजा मतलब ही होता है आप अपने आप को, you melt yourself, and then only you can make somebody bigger. And therefore puja at this level that I offer worship flower, that is not Adibhautik puja. Magvadbhyah. I am ready to get all humiliation. I am ready to get incognito. And he's saying, what he's saying? Magvadbhyah, this Av will go with Tanushva. Avatanushva. Avatanushva means, may you throw it. Your weapons, isthira, your constant weapons, someday cold, someday COVID, someday sun has fallen down, someday mother-in-law is coming, not going. As if we are married for her only. Behind my marriage, my wife said 2 of us, no, with 3 of us were there. To marry, you need mother, father and mother-in-law also. She is not leaving the house now. क्या बात है? तो ये सब जो कर्म फल आ रहे हैं आपके पास, so स्थिरा or somewhere I slipped down towards the head. Morning, I slipped on the bathroom. Acha? Yes. The knob of the bathroom hit my head. This portion, it hit badly. Acha? I couldn't get up. Oh, therefore you were late. No. I couldn't get up. Then I was lying down. I said, let me get up, but I slept there. Where? The bathroom only I slept. So in that way I forgot where pain was there with the sleep. When I got up, it was already time was too late. This was not the case with me. I'm just giving example. Don't worry. Then I went to the office. Boss said, you have no place in my organization. You go out. Unnecessarily he is angry. Some people are unnecessarily angry. You wonder why he is angry on me. And some people are unnecessarily happy. You wonder why he is so happy on me. ये शिव जी का अलग अलग स्थिरा मगवद्भ्य अवतनुष्व मीडव one who grants मीडव means one who grants boons to the devotees. He says, please give us happiness. To whom? Tokaya. Toki and okay. So that Tokaya means that progeny. To our progeny and to our children also give happiness. इकट्ठा करो भगवान की happiness. It will shower. बड़ा बनाओ, अपने को छोटा बनाओ. Whole sadhana is only to try to make God bigger and to make your ahankar and your attachment on your own wishes almost very small. This is the meaning of this shloka. Next shloka. Next. Me dushtama shivatama shivo naf sumna bhava. Me dushtama is another very beautiful word. It means one who fulfills all desires. This is called me dushtama. क्या अच्छा नाम है. Please note, not everybody's desire. एक इच्छा होती है. You have to create the desire in the God that yes, what desire I want, what you want to get fulfilled. Me dushtama. इतनी सेवा करो. When somebody sublimates himself, the sukh in the mind of the God asks, what shall I do for him? इसको क्या हम दे दें? A person should be such. इसने अपने आप को पूरा खत्म ही कर डाला है. He has totally reduced himself. Anusuya example I'll give you. Anusuya example. Her husband's name was Atri. Atri did tapasya because famine was in Chitrakoot, if you remember that. She put one Parthiv Shiling, started worshipping. Day and night, she used to stand near her husband and see that the breeze doesn't disturb him. Sunlight doesn't disturb him. Hundreds of years. Making the God bigger and making yourself as insignificant. How much emotional pains you can go through happily. How much ego you can happily tolerate as negligence. How can physical discomfort you can go through. That pleases the God. If three things you don't have, you have not gone for physical discomfort, you have not really gone, emotionally, you have not, emotionally yourself not sublimated emotional joy of, my attachment, my people, my wife. You cannot please the God. वो नहीं करे. Or intellectual ego wise also. Moment you keep yourself on the front, you keep the God at the back. Midushtama, बोले आप खुश हो जाइए. Shivatama means one who blesses all the devotees. Blesses with auspiciousness. Shivatama. Blessing means what? Blessing means what? He gives you a lot of faith. Faith to see something beautiful in the ugly. This is called blessings. He is not the one who doesn't give you that. He is the one. Auspiciousness is there. You are pure. There was one, what is it called? There's a place near Madurai, I think. Distance is there. Karikal, you have heard? Karikal. There was a rich one merchant, his name was Dhanadatta. And they were devotees of Lord Shiva. So she had a daughter, very divine and beautiful daughter. And her name was Punitavati. You heard that? Punitavati. Later on she was called Karikal Punitavati. She married another person. This is a place called Nagapatnam. Nagapatnam. Not in Durban, etc. It is in Tamil Nadu. You are searching, somebody is searching. So, they are in South India, Tamil Nadu. So, she was married with her husband. Her name was Paramadatta. Oh. And she had only one hobby. Shall I tell you his hobby? Her hobby? To feed everybody. As devotees of Lord Shiva. And when she used to feed, she used to think, this is Shiva and I am mother of Shiva. I mean, very rare to find somebody as a bhav, I am mother of Shiva. The story, then let us go. Some person, I mean, this Paramdatta was going somewhere. So somebody gave 2 mangoes to this Paramdatta. And any time she saw any person who is hungry, she had prepared the food for everyone. And she used to call, Shiv Tat, beta Shiv, aao beta Shiv. So deep was her devotion. This is what I am calling that you are trying to make yourself smaller and make the God bigger. Beta Shiv. One day her husband gave her 2 mangoes, somebody gave 2 mangoes to the husband. So the husband said, I'm in a hurry, you please keep it. In meantime, somebody hungry came, she gave 1 mango. In the evening, the husband came back and he said, give me the mango. So she gave 1 mango. He said, but I gave you 2. Very delicious mango is there. You heard this story? You must have heard. So, this delicious. She said, no. And she closed her eyes. And 1 mango fell. Not in front of the husband, somewhere else. She went inside. In her hand. What's her name? Punitavati. She gave this mango to the husband. Husband said, wow, this is too delicious mango, much delicious than that mango. Why? You have created a Lord who wants to run for you. वो तो जब तक भगवान भक्त नहीं बनता ना तब साधना नहीं होती. God has to become devotee ultimately. God becomes devotee of a devotee. Now this husband wanted 1 more. He said, can I have more? She said, yes, I can have more. Let me go. Again she asked. When 2 times happened, then husband understood. What is his name? Paramdatta. He said, how you are getting this? He said, no, I asked my son. देखो ऐसा भाव होता है. Ultimately, the husband was so ashamed. He said, such a goddess-like wife, I am making her work. She cleans the house. She is washing the floor. She is doing all menial work. I should not live with a goddess like that. He ultimately left the house and he went to Madurai. And he said, I will come back after some time. He didn't come back. And he was waiting. She was waiting. And he got married somewhere else. In Madurai, he married somebody else. He said, no, I cannot face her. She is goddess. I cannot live with goddess. Now this girl came to know about his husband. Now she went to Madurai. Not angry. Anger se Bhagwan nahi khush hote. If you get angry, irritated, then you are losing scores. Your future faith will be lost. Your future goodness will be lost. After that, husband said, her husband prostrated. Husband prostrated to this girl. He said, I cannot accept you as a wife. I have a daughter now, and I have named that daughter Punitavati. And she said, see, all my beauty, all my beautiful hairs. She was very beautiful. It was only for you. I have no purpose. She started walking towards Kailash. And you will not believe, she said, God, take away all my beauty. Take away everything from me. I am going towards Kailash. And she went towards Kailash. And Shivji ran towards her. And chanting, Mata, Mata, oh mother, oh mother. This was his first words in Kailash. You got the story. Now you can go. Meet Ushtama. It was his place actually, therefore I was. He lives close by. Meet Ushtama. You don't get surprised by that. Shivatama. She did not say, why you married somebody? You did not come to me. Why? Why? God gives me anything, I'll accept. ये जब तक कि कोई सरेंडर नहीं होता ना, unless you have lot of devotion and lot of vision that what I get is from the God, I see some big hand behind my bitterest situation. You cannot make yourself available to the Lord. Midushtama Shivatama Shivona Sumna Bhava. We'll see it tomorrow now. भगवान की ऐसी मर्जी है, क्या करे. This is God's world. What He wants, we don't know. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Namah Parvati Padai. Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.